It's Christmas time. Oh, hello, everybody. It's me, Chris Smith, and today I am reviewing the new play 222, A Ghost Story, which I recently saw at the Ahmanson Theatre in beautiful Los Angeles, California. I saw it November 4th on a Friday night, and it is the U.S. premiere, so I'm very excited that we are getting a premiere of a show that's been a big hit in London on the stage. Now, 222, A Ghost Story, is about a young couple named Sam and Jenny, and they have recently bought an old house that they're renovating, and they've also had a baby. Here's Jenny and the baby. Now, the cast has 4 people in it, which is nice because then you can have a small cast and get a lot done with a small cast, I think. Constance Wu plays Jenny. Anna Camp plays Lauren. And Ben is played by Adam Rothenberg. And Sam is played by Finn Wittrock. Here's the cast. And here is the inside of the program. The action takes place across 24 hours in a house in a newly gentrified neighborhood of Boston. And here's also inside the program. Now, 222, A Ghost Story, is written by Danny Robbins, and it's directed by Matthew Dunster. And the play is about a couple, as I said, who recently bought this house, and it was an old house, and Sam is making it a modern-looking house. He's added these sliding glass doors. There's a sensor light that's always coming on in the backyard and sort of scaring the audience. Coyotes are always on the loose out there. And the house is he's making it really, really modern-looking. It sort of doesn't go with the house. It's an old house. You can tell from the set that it's a big cavernous set with high ceilings. You can see the plaster broken on the walls because, like I said, they're renovating. And this is causing conflict for the family, for the couple. They have a small child, of course. Here's Jenny with the baby. But Sam was recently out of town, and while Jenny was home alone with the baby painting, she experienced something terrifying. At 2:22 a.m., she heard footsteps on the baby monitor coming from the baby's room. And it was like it was walking around the crib. She ran in there, and she could hear crying, but no one was in there. And it wasn't the baby crying. It was someone crying in the room and was chilling. So she took that baby, and she brought the baby to sleep in the room with her. And now Sam has returned to town, and he doesn't believe Jenny because he is a man of science. He doesn't believe in anything. He doesn't even believe in God. So their friends, his old friend Lauren from college, has brought her new boyfriend, Ben, over. There they are again. And of course, Sam doesn't like Ben, and he never likes any of her boyfriends. And, it's just a chatty little dinner party of 4. The baby's upstairs asleep. And Jenny invites the other couple to spend the night, at least, and stay until 2:22 a.m. to prove to Sam what she's heard and what she's seen. And then they'll have this couple as witnesses. So that's basically what it's about. The play it's a little long It's, normal length, 2 hours. I don't think it's like 2 hours. I don't think it's 2.5 hours. But I thought it could have been trimmed to at least a nice, because there was an intermission, a 15-minute intermission. I thought it could have been trimmed a little bit to a nice, tight hour and 45 minutes, no intermission. But what do I know? I thought it would have been nice to just keep building the tension and have a really tight show, but they didn't. But okay, so there's the happy couple, happy with question mark. There's Finn Wittrock, who's a big star. Finn Wittrock was in a movie. That movie, what was that movie called? Long Weekend. In 2021. And that was the first movie I saw when the theaters reopened and we were able to go back to the movie theaters. Yes. So, and he's been in Ratched and American Horror Story. A good actor. So anyway, the friends have come and they're going to witness what may or may not happen at 2:22. There's a digital clock on the wall, as you can see right there. It's a weird looking clock, and that's why the logo is like these alarm clock looking digital fonts. And yes, that's basically what it is about. Now, when the critics were sent emails, they were sent a list of things that they can't talk about. And I won't talk about them either. Will I, Aloysius? This is Aloysius. Even though I'm not officially a professional theater critic, but I have a show and I do theater reviews. So I'm not going to talk about a lot of the things because there are twists and turns in this. And we want everybody who comes to see this enjoy the show. Now, I really liked 2:22, A Ghost Story. They do this annoying thing, and I don't think this is a spoiler. The stage is surrounded by these red neon, like tubed lights. And at the end of each scene, they'll blind you with red light, and there's a loud scream, which I thought at first was part of the show, but it's just to scare the audience, and the light is to blind us so they can change things on the set. Even though it's the same set the whole time, but change props and stuff. So, yes, that's basically it. That's all I can say. There's twists and turns and a lot of arguing from 4 adults that are drinking all night after dinner and waiting for 2:22 to come, where we're going to get to the bottom of this ghost story. And this is not a tour. This is here at the Ahmanson Theatre until December 4th, 2022. And it's also playing in London. I'm sure there will be regional productions popping up all over. And maybe there will be a tour of this. But as far as I know right now, this is not a traveling national tour. But you still have 1 week if you're anywhere near the Los Angeles area. And if you're in London, you can see it there. I think it's closing in January. I'm not completely sure in London, but check your interweb to find out. So I do recommend 2:22, A Ghost Story, even if I thought that they should have trimmed it just a little bit. Okay, and I will see you next time when it's Christmas time. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.